Yo, welcome to another Pokemon The Journey Starts Today episode review. I don't know if that's gonna be like a running thing, but we'll see how you like it, and then we'll continue it if it is approved. I need to see at least 16 to 20 likes in order for me to keep doing The Journey Starts Today. It's funny because I don't care about the dub, but that dub opening, that Journey, someone put their foot in it. I have problems and I don't know how to solve them. Help me. So, anyways, speaking of the episode proper, I am very genuinely surprised that even though the episode is meant to be a Go focused episode with Go catching the Aerodactyl, it's in some ways I would argue the other two get. Actually, I would say Ash gets the least screen time or gets the least development over between the two. But then again, he was the one that was furthest ahead in his development to begin with. But I would say it's a lot. See, to me, this is how you do subtle Koharu shit, and this would be fine if it wouldn't come every like 30 fucking episodes or some shit. Like the Koharu stuff here isn't anything crazy, but it's subtle, and I can see the direction they're going with, and I can respect it, and I can acknowledge it, and I can say, okay, that's set up. That's proper. Okay, she's starting to get inducted. You know what my problem is? When it only happens like once every fucking like 5 to 10 episodes. And that's me being generous because realistically it's not that many times. I think she's only had like a couple of moments, but I thought her stuff was handled well. I don't know. I really fuck with Journey's OST in general. So so good. It's so good. It's so good. Um, Even and I like the fact that they had Go and Ash separated and they both handled their businesses respectively without having to get the other involved. It's like, oh, we got shit going on. Koharu was pretty much like the jobber in between them. Like, go get Go. Ash needs help. Well, I got my own problems. And they both handle their business respectively. They don't really need help from each other. That's the kind of independence from Go I appreciate, and that's the kind of shit I liked. Okay, GG, we fuck with him. I'd be curious if any of the Aerodactyl stuff leads into the profession she's more interested in. We'll have to wait and see. But you could tell Koharu at least has some type of interest, and that's fine. I mean, her fucking dad's a professor, so it wouldn't surprise me if she's interested in the history of Pokemon. Maybe have her come with them to Galar, and we can have some interactions with Sonia, who is also kind of a budding professor. At least if she's handled the way she was in the games. So wink, wink, not, not. Come on, fucking do it. Fucking do it. Do it. No, it didn't work. Oh! Oh! The point I'm making is good episode. There's not like a lot to it or anything I can overly geek out about. That's like the problem with Pokemon episode reviews. There's not like a lot of content there to be like, man, it's really well handled. But I mean, it was a well episode. I really don't have any problems with it at all. And then next week is the B rematch that for some reason includes a Chuck cameo, which is probably kind of it makes sense in the context of B. I think was going around the dojos or like karate gyms to test her mettle. So more likely she's probably fighting type gym leaders first. I'd be curious to know if she's even interacted with some of the other ones like Brawley or Maylene or maybe Marshall from the Elite Four of Unova. I'm trying to think who else am I missing because that's she's gonna meet Chuck, which is Gen 2. Gen 1 didn't have a fighting gym leader. Actually, she fought the quote unquote fighting gym of Kanto when we first met her. Chuck, Brawley, Maylene, Marshall, because there is no fighting gym leader outside of Marshall's the Elite Four representation. I think we already know she's fought Karina. I don't even think there's a fighting representative in Sun and Moon. No, there's not. No. And then she's the Galar representative, so I'd be curious to know how much there is to it. I feel bad for Chuck because Chuck isn't the most interesting Johto gym leader. What's gonna make it worse is that he's included in an episode where more than likely the main focus is supposed to be B. He's pretty much just kind of like a cool cameo. I'm curious if he's gonna reference As. He should, considering everyone else. They've been kind of consistent about referencing random characters. I appreciate that they're picking someone kind of weird like Chuck, who is, like I said, isn't one of the most notable gym leaders in Galar. Like Karina made perfect sense to me because Karina is like the one of the bigger representatives of X and Y in the anime. Like Karina had a whole fucking arc. Chuck was a joke when we fought him in Johto. He's a joke in the games. Like I'm surprised they were willing to humor him again. So we'll see what happens. And then I think we got preview images for the new arc. We're gonna look for that new arc that's coming. Also, low key, I'm excited to see that B's using Hypnotop this time. This is one of my favorite Johto fighting types. So it's like him and Heracross. So I'm like, that's besides the point though. Yeah, I think that's legit. So leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. And I will catch you guys later. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for subscribing and commenting. See, you can't put that in a sing-songy manner. I guess you could if I tried hard enough, but that would require me to write down some bars. And I'm not a rapper. Or am I? Later days. Hopefully you stay safe. And as someone I know would always say, wash your motherfucking hands. Peace. Oh, got to catch them all. Pokemon.